Hello and welcome to today's stream of the Everton versus Leeds match. This is all a bit going a bit pear-shaped right now, but hopefully that is all sorted. All right. So, hello Nico, how are you today? I hope it's working. uh, Let me have a check this is all working properly. Here we go. Right. Hello United Live. So, what does everyone think about this game? What's everyone's score predictions? Of course, these are the starting lineups for today. So it's Meslier in goal, Ayling, Struijk, maybe I don't know how you pronounce that name. Cooper, Alioski, Phillips, Harrison, Dallas, Klitsch, Rafinha, and Bamford for Leeds. And for Everton, it's Olsen, it's Holgate, Godfrey, Mina, Digne, Doucouré, Andre Gomez, Alex Iwobi, Gylfi Sigurdsson, Richarlison, and Calvert-Lewin. Josh King, is he on the bench? Probably is. Josh King probably is on the bench. You're right. I'll get up the game. Line. So yes, as is James Rodriguez. Interestingly, I don't know why that one's there. Oh bloody! This is not going well. So we want this. We want that. Is that going to load? There we go. That's what we want. Nico, you're going 2-1 Everton. Fair enough. So these are the sort of formations. Well, I mean, this is pretty much we imagine this is confirmed. This is the formation Leeds put on their Twitter page. Obviously, Everton don't put their formation up, so we assume it's going to be a 4-2-3-1. We don't know. Obviously, Mason Holgate and Ben Godfrey, both traditional centre backs who've played right back, so we don't quite know for certain who's going to be the one actually playing at right back. I've put Holgate there on the graphic, but obviously, if it changes, then we will update it. And then, as Nico says, Josh King is on the bench alongside Fabian Delph, Michael Keane, James Rodriguez. Interestingly, is also on the bench. Look, Everton's got a lot of options off the bench if they need it. Leeds, not so much really. Pablo Hernandez is obviously a good player. He can come on, make a difference. Helder Costa. Apart from that, I think you might be struggling. I don't think Tyler Roberts. I rate this Leeds side, but I think Everton should just have enough. Nico, I went for a 2-1 Everton win as well. United Live, obviously, you've gone for a 1-1 draw. Interesting. Anyway, kickoff is in about 5 minutes. City score. I believe right now it's about 3-0. 2-0 right now. I'll get it up for you. There you go. That's the City game. It's kind of what you expected, isn't it? Really. I don't think anyone's really surprised with that scoreline. Oh, wrong screen. Do you really think Josh King's gonna score? I don't think he'll come on. Players are about to walk out. I'm quickly just gonna go get myself a drink and probably something to eat. I'll be back before kickoff. Give me a second. I'm back. Gerald Virginia. He's the backup goalkeeper for Everton. Right. Right. So I believe they're doing a moment or a minute silence for what's his name? Oh, I feel bad. I can't think of his name. Well, the war veteran was it that unfortunately passed away? I can't think of his name. I feel quite bad. Sir Tom Moore, that's his name. So of course we will do that. All right, there we go. So, yeah, as always, if you are ahead of us, try not to ruin the score or whatever. No one likes a spoiler. But I'm sure he won't. I'm sure he won't reveal it if he's ahead. Right, so Leeds have other people with kickoff. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to sort it. My computer's been a bit shit right now. Right, so they take the knee. Hopefully it sorts itself out. The kickoff has commenced. All right, ball down the line. Godfrey heads out. It looks like Godfrey will play as a centre back. Rafinha, good block by, I think it was Godfrey there. Ball headed our way. Phillips gives it back to Dallas. If I am lagging, I'm sorry. I don't know much I can really do. It's just it's my computer being weird. Right. Right, hopefully that's it. That's sorted itself out now. Um. All right, good. So Everton can go fifth with a win. I believe you can. Yes. Um. If I go to the table, a win, yeah, it would take you fifth, and you've got you. That would still leave you with a couple game with a game on hand. So. Oh, Richardson's gone down. He should be alright. Got myself a bag of apples as well. West Ham are playing Villa. Yeah, Villa. Yeah, I don't. I think Villa will win that game. So I think Villa's a better team than West Ham. Ailing across to Cooper. Dallas. Cooper. Klitsch. Dallas turns him well. Goes back to Cooper. Oh, I'm gonna eat my apple. Good to know, Nico. So we'll both see all Everton's goals at the same time. Looking at it, my time is so bad. My time is so far behind. Shit. My time is about 10 seconds behind. What's happened? Right, I'm gonna have to sort that. Right. How long have you been? Hold on. Um, in 5 seconds you'll be fine. Hold on. There we go. So now my time is just working backwards. So I'm about 5 minutes 5 seconds in. Bloody dropping everything. Bloody hell. I mean, look. Yeah, I can see that I'm fucking lagging. I don't know. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's OneDrive. Fucking hell. Like, it's the same setup as every other game. I don't know why it's lagging this time. Oh, probably doing my tits in that's lagging. Okay, we'll be on the second half. Alright, it could be on. I don't know. Do you bring James on before King? Right. If I restart the stream, no, everything can go to shit, to be honest. Oh. Gomez. Lovely ball out to Lucas Dean. Go on, Digne. Digne puts it in. Great ball in. 1-0 Everton. Nico, that's for you, my guy. 1-0 to Everton. Fantastic cross in from Gylfi Sigurdsson. No, from Digne. It's a nice, easy finish for Gylfi Sigurdsson. And it's 1-0 to Everton. Andre Gomez. Lovely ball. Lovely ball to Lucas Digne. It's a fantastic ball in. Fantastic ball in from Digne. And it's a good finish. It's a good finish. And it's Leeds 1. No, it's Everton 1, Leeds 0. Rafinha goes into Struijk. And yeah, I believe you are now in 5th, aren't you? How's it going, boys and girls? It's all good here, Charles. How are you? Well, I mean, my computer's lagging a bit. It's doing my nutting, but apart from that, all's good. Klitsch. Dallas. 1-0, I see easy. Exactly. Klitsch. Harrison. But you have to remember, look, Leeds will always cause problems on the break. Well, not even just on the break. Iwobi does well. Calvert-Lewin. Sigurdsson. Back out to Iwobi. Puts it in. Calvin Phillips does well. Harrison. Alioski down the line. Calvert-Lewin. Shot from the edge. Easy save. And now Ayling will break here for Leeds. Rafinha. Cuts inside. Bamford. Lovely flick from Bamford into Klitsch. Klitsch goes for goal. Robin Olsen pushes behind for a corner. Nico, what do you think of Robin Olsen? Is he good? I don't know. I don't think he. I I don't know if he is that good, to be honest. Right, Rafinha will take the corner for Leeds. All right. Here comes the corner. Ball comes in. Headed away, and that will be another corner for Leeds. Yerry Mina is the man headed it behind for that corner. Right, Phillips. Phillips puts the ball in. Headed over the bar. Poor header there from Ayling. But comfortable game so far for Everton. Comfortable game. What's this? This is that shot for Dominic Calvert-Lewin again. Looked for the pass to Richarlison. Fell back to him. I don't think he hit it as well as he wanted to, really. Olsen takes the goal kick and just goes long. Richarlison. Everton's a better team. Yeah, they are. Charlie, what do you make of the Arsenal game yesterday? Right, Digne with a free kick. Ball comes in. Leeds heads clear. Sigurdsson puts the ball in. Good catch by Meslier. Click into Harrison. Holgate goes down. Am I now lagging again? I am. Oh, why is it doing this? Come on! Right, I'm gonna have to keep that off then. Keep that off. Well, I mean, David Luiz is, well, whoosh, to say the least. I don't know how to shit it. I stand by, it wasn't a red card. It wasn't a red card for David Luiz. Look, it's a penalty. It's not a red. I cannot believe it's given a red card. It's never a red. Because, for me, I think I said it in the United Watchalong. I think it's become popular to send David Luiz off. So why would you not want to send him off, sort of thing? And second, like, for me, unless it's a really an awful challenge, well, yeah, unless it's really awful, I think there has to be intent. Yeah, it was last man. Basically, David Luiz is running to try and catch to William Jose. and William Jose cuts across David Luiz and accidentally clips him. He goes down. Obviously, it's a penalty because theoretically David Luiz has taken him down. But David Luiz hasn't tried to make a challenge, hasn't tried to do anything. It's just William Jose's caught him. So, unfortunately, it is a penalty. It's unlucky. It's a really unlucky one, but it is a penalty. But there's absolutely no intent to try and make a tackle there whatsoever. He's just run it. I don't see how it can be a red. And I think this excuse of last man is stupid. It's an excuse because they don't have one. It's such a, he's last man, he has to go. For me. I only put a good ball in there to Bamford. It was a poor header, really. Look, Leeds dominating the possession here, 62% to 38. But Everton really, the team creating the better chances. Digne, poor ball there. One thing I do want to mention and comment about is have Everton got another? Yeah, I think you might even have 2 games in hand. You've got quite a few. Well, on some teams, I think you got 1 on a few and 2 on a few. But yeah, like I was going to say, I want to bring up the what's been going on to the man that got sent off against Manchester United. Is it Jacob, whatever his name is? I can't think of his name. I'll check. Let me load it up. No, sorry, it was Alex Janowitz. Unfortunately, because of the world we seemingly live in nowadays, he's been receiving racial abuse on his Instagram, like Anthony Martial did, like Marcus Rashford started, like Twanzebe started. Oh, he's hit the post. Alioski's so unlucky. Exactly, Charlie. But yeah, so I want to talk about that. He's been yeah, I agree, Charlie. So he's received racial abuse, and I've said it in the last 2 match previews for Manchester United. What type of person sees a footballer play badly, whether he costs you the game or not, sees a player play badly at football and think the first thing to do, go to his Instagram, goes to his Twitter account or whatever, and start racially abusing them. Start abusing them in general, really. It's fucking horrific. Oh, Andre Gomez, really poor ball. Harrison's chasing it, but it looks like Holgate will get to it. But I don't understand it. It's horrific. Yeah, yes, his red card changed the game. But how does that give anyone the right to go start racially abusing you? It's fucking horrific. If you're the type of person that do that, you're a fucking dickhead. Like, it's fucking horrific. And look, these social media, you're not liking any. I did read them. These social media companies have to start doing something to stop this, because it's becoming too. It's especially recently. It's come back up. I'm good, Nico. Yeah, it started coming back up after it was. I think it really obviously it's never disappeared, which is horrific in general. But I felt it seemed as if until the Leicester game, really, was it Leicester? No, the Sheffield United game where Martial and Axel Twanzebe got it. It had quietened down a bit. Obviously, unfortunately, it always happens. But it really came out again after the Sheffield United game, and it's just horrific, isn't it? It's absolutely fucking horrific. And people in power and these social media companies have to start doing something to stop it. Finn, you're my favourite streamer. Thank you, United Live. And look, obviously, I'm not a person with answers. Fortunately, I've never. Again, thank you, Nico. Yeah, I'm not someone who's really. I've never received racial abuse. And thankfully, I've never. But social media companies have to start doing something to crack down on it. And I think the government should start helping out. Yeah, like your social media companies are in a position where, for the large majority of people, they're normal. They don't go around sending racial abuse to people. So the idea that you should have to give them a passport or photo or something like that isn't fair for those normal people. Like, let's say my gran. Thank you, Mark. But yeah, so just like a normal individual, they don't want to have to give their passport photo to these social media companies that already have so much information about you, because this is private information. You don't want Twitter knowing where you live necessarily, do you? So it's unfair to make everyone have to give that, but then there has to be some other way. And the best idea I've come up with for a way you can get around it, and I don't know how practically. You want Leeds to win? Oh, I don't know. Nico is not going to be happy with that. The only way I've thought about it, how you can get around sort of that, is that when you sign up to these social media companies or anywhere with any sort of online profile where there's like live chat or there's some sort of chatting feature, you have to fill in a government code sort of thing. So everybody on the planet or whatever has a government email or something on the lines of that. You get that when you hit, let's say, 15. And with that, it's either an email or some sort of code. You put that into when you're trying to sign up, so that the social media company has your government/personal details through the government. So the government holds all the details, like they already do it or whatever. But the social media companies then have a link to your profile, but they obviously can't see it unless they need to do an actual report. Let's be real, if you do it in front of someone, would get a wire. Yeah, exactly, Charlie, and that's what I mean. And so you have to do. Social media companies have to do something to stop racial abuse, but then they also have to try and make it fair. So, because not everyone wants to give social medias loads of details. Good chance for Leeds pushed over the bar by Robin Olsen. So it's something that it's hard to deal with, but like I said, I think my idea, I probably didn't express it very well there, but you just have to put a code in, or you have some sort of way that links to a profile of you through that the government holds. So the social media companies don't have all your personal information, but they have a code that the government have a profile of you. If that makes sense. So all your private and personal details is still safe because it's in the government's hand. Like they already have all of your stuff, like your personal information. It's just now you have a code you have to put into social media accounts that links you to that profile that still only the government can see. And obviously when there has to be investigations on somebody, obviously that link to your profile that the government has of you shows who you are, where you live, all that. So you can stay anonymous online, you don't have to give a passport to the Instagram, for example. But at the same time, you can easily be tracked. And that's the only way I can really think about how you can kind of get around this issue without having to give these social media companies that have so much information about you already more of your details, which people don't want to do. But yeah, I mean, until social media companies start doing more, really poor ball out from Cooper. Richarlison deals with it. Yeah, until social media companies start doing something about it, it's never going to stop, unfortunately. Also, but then I don't think, and it sounds awful, I don't think the law really cares. Today, Ian Wright, I don't know when it happened actually. He received racial abuse from a young Irish teenager after the Irish teenager lost a game of FIFA. I imagine the guy either had Ian Wright or the guy who beat him had Ian Wright. Either did really well with him, and that's why he lost, or he was at fault for him losing that game of FIFA. And he went and started racially abusing him. It went to court, and he's got away with it, pretty much. I think he got a suspended sentence, is it? For a year, or something like that. He's pretty much got away with it. Two-step verification is an option. Yeah, but what is that? Like, you put your phone in, people can get burner phones, can't they, really? You can get phones that has no sort of connection to you. Like, you just go get a £5 phone from offline or whatever. You go to the shop and you buy a SIM card. Because you don't have to have your name on a SIM card, do you? Then people make fake emails. Like, it's so hard, but realistically, basically, I started the timer about 10 seconds. The timer was about 10 seconds out, so it just got confusing. So I just put it in reverse. In the second half, it will be back to normal. It was either going to be 10 seconds out or it'd have to go backwards. So I thought it'd be better to put it going backwards. Yeremina striving at the back. Sigurdsson. Doucouré. Abdoulaye Doucouré into Andre Gomez. I think Everton needs to step it up a bit here. I think they've kind of fallen off the pace a bit, and Leeds are starting to really get a foothold in this game and start to dominate a bit more. You're not like, cheers, mate. I mean, yeah, I had to turn off. Like, usually, so I stream using OBS. So usually I'll have on one screen, I'll have OBS and I have the chat. Usually on OBS, you have preview on, so I can see what you guys are seeing. Oh, Lee's in here, poor pass really from Richarlison. I don't know why he went for goal. Why did he not go for goal there, Richarlison? But yeah, usually I can see myself. But because it was lagging, I just had to turn it off and hope, because obviously playback will try and kill my computer. So I turned that off, and it appears to now be working, which is good. But if we go over to the stats, I'll load that. I'll load up my stream so I can see what's going on here. So these are the stats in this game so far. Leeds, you'd have to say are the better team, aren't they? You'd have to say. More shots, same shots on target. I think that's what Everton have done well. When they've created chances, they've made sure they're on target, and that's big. Leeds dominating the ball. A lot more passes. Ian Wright isn't on FIFA, but Wright Phillips is. No, Ian Wright is. He's got an icon card. Yeah, he's got an icon, don't he? Who do you reckon? You know what? I actually fancy Josh King to come on maybe and change this sort of game. I do. I do fancy Josh King to come on and make a difference in this game. Doucouré. Go on, Doucouré. Starts into Calvert-Lewin. Looks to nutmeg Ayling, but he does well. And King will come on. I kind of hope he does, to be honest. Do you think Josh King will get yeah, probation. That's what it was. Yeah, look, Ian Wright. There you go. I mean, I assume you can see that card. Oh, my face is in the way. But yeah, Ian Wright's on FIFA. But yeah, but like Ian Wright said on his tweet, that's nothing really, is it? Unfortunately, he's pretty much got away with it. Like he's gonna live a pretty much normal life. How many goals did Josh King score for Bournemouth? I have no idea. I'll have a look for you. Right, so Joshua King in the Premier League has. Look, these were his goal scoring seasons. 6, 12, so that's 18. 26. But 42. 48. 48 goals. It says it right there. Oh, I'm blocking it for you guys. It says it right there. Why have I just done the maths? I'm happy I can prove I'm really good at maths. Who, me? What? Oh, Calvert-Lewin in here. Wide. 1,303 divided by United. I don't understand your maths. What's that maths for? Basically, Nico, it's like they say, oh, you committed a crime. But you get to live still. You still get to go back out into the public and live a normal life. So it just means instead of going, because that's what the kid got. So he got, I believe he got. They said he committed a crime, but instead of giving him a prison sentence or whatever, he was released on probation, basically meaning, yeah, you did it, but go back into the public. It's not that bad. You can live there just normal. Yeah, fair enough, Nico. Ian Wright said it in his tweet. It's just a kick in the teeth. It's like, do you really care? Sort of thing. Because I think someone, he gets an ankle bracelet, but is that really going to do much? I doubt it. It's one of them things where it's like someone should have been made an example of, and it's not. Look, I was going to say it's not nice to say, but you know what? If they're being a racist, if they are a fucking racist, which clearly he was, he deserves it. And whether it's how bad it is, fucking hell, I don't know. It's like whether it's what I was meaning more is whether it's just a one-time thing, whether it's constant, whether whatever, doesn't matter how racist you've been, whether you've only said something once or you continuously do it. You're a racist and you deserve the hammer and the book fucking thrown at you. Richarlison is playing right wing back. Surely not. Is he not playing as a left winger? And Iwobi's on the right. That's what I keep seeing him picking up the ball. No, Richarlison's on the left. He's on the ball now on the left. I think if it was a man, he would have been jailed, but I believe, yeah. But whether you're 16 is still old enough to know, though, isn't it? Like, let's say he was an 8-year-old. No, he's left wing. He's there. He's literally on the left. Holgate's right back. Iwobi's right wing. Richarlison's left wing. But yeah, so let's say he was an 8-year-old. Then you maybe have a bit of leeway, because at 8 you don't really know what you don't know. You don't know about racism, whatever, and that more comes from your parents. That sort of discrimination would then come from your parents. Your parents telling you, oh, these type of people they're bad, they're not like us, sort of thing. So I can understand for an 8-year-old if you have a little bit of leeway, but a 16-year-old, he knows what he's doing. He knows it's wrong. But he isn't classified as an adult because he's under 18. Yeah, but you can still be arrested. I believe you can be arrested at 13. It's just one of them things, innit? Alright, ball comes in. Calvert Lewin at our back stick, 2-0. Fantastic header from Dominic Calvert Lewin. What a header. Bloody hell. So, Sigson is the man to put the ball in. Is it Godfrey with a flick? Fantastic from Ben Godfrey. And Calvert-Lewin. Fantastic header. Diving header. Diving header. It won't be offside. It can't be offside. He diving headers past about 3 people. And kickoff. It's Everton 2, Leeds 0. And look, it's poor from Leeds. They've had a great amount of the ball, good chances really, but they haven't created anywhere near the amount of chances, well, quality of chances I mean, as Everton. Olsen claims well. There goes my air freshener. Don't even if you probably didn't even hear the air freshener. So I've just made a fool of myself. Okay, goes back to Gerald Mina. So, at half time, what I'll do, I'll turn the Liverpool game on because they started at 8, I believe it was, and we'll watch that for about 15 minutes, all right? But look, kick off. Well, half time is quickly approaching. The Charlison. Everton are 5th. They are 5th. You are right. There is the league table. So it's obviously Manchester City are at top, 3 points clear of Manchester United with a game in hand. Everton are in 5th. And obviously Everton play Manchester United next week. When do we play them? Is that Saturday? Sunday? I'm looking forward to that. What you not streaming it? No, at half time. Basically, at half time basically Leeds and Everton, they kicked off at 7:30. I think Liverpool kicked off at 8. So there'll be about 15 minutes to their game when this is half time. Oh no, the time is going backwards. Time is going backwards. It's about to go to half time. So yeah, Liverpool kicked off after. So during half time when obviously this game isn't playing, we'll just put the Liverpool game on and then shut up, timer. 2 minutes of added time. So at this half time, we'll put the Liverpool game on and we'll just watch that until the end. Well, until second half kicks off. How are we today anyway, Kimberly? Told you. Yeah, I thought they would win this game as well. 2-1. And to be fair, Nico, our prediction's very much on here. Everton got their 2 goals. It's just better quality of football being played in the Liverpool game. Well, we'll find out, won't we? Can! Won one of my bets. Up the boys. Right, so I had a little bet on the RB Leipzig game. I had over 2.5 goals in the bag. RB Leipzig to win in the bag. Marcel Sabitzer to score in the bag, and over 4.5 corners in the bag. Boom. So that's pretty good. Well, thanks. And you. Well, thanks. I'm good, thanks. Still recovering from watching you lot absolutely thrash Southampton. God, yeah, you do love autocorrect. It's an absolute pain. I can't believe it. I hate it half the time I use it. But yeah, I rewatched them on my stream yesterday. The Dan James goal. Oh, I couldn't believe it. Just checking your chat, checking the chat when you go. What did you say? You said something like, I think you just put, "Oh my god, dot dot dot," and then just see Greenwood cross it to Bruno and Dan James just tap home. What a moment! What a moment! But I think this is about to be half time, and that is half time. So at half time it is Everton 2, Leeds United 0. So like I said, I will switch over to the Liverpool game. We'll stick that on. Salah's running through here. He gives it to Trent. Right. I watched Liverpool vs Brighton at half time. Yeah, right. Right, I'm quickly, while this game is on and it's half time, I will go get myself a drink. But I'll be back. So get involved in the live chat as always, and I'll come back and answer your questions / react to what's going on in a bit. Hello, I'm back. So what's going on? Um, we were playing terrible game while we were watching. That's what I like to hear, Kimberly. I love to hear Liverpool playing badly. Love to hear that. Hope you'll get 3 points tonight. I mean, you need 3 points tonight, didn't you? You need to keep on winning. United going to get away from you. Obviously, we're level on goal difference. What is the Liverpool team? I'm actually interested. Thank you. Got myself a Kit Kat. But I treated myself. I don't just have a normal Kit Kat. I have a 4-finger Kit Kat. So, get jealous. So, this is the Liverpool team. So it's Kelleher, Trent, Phillips, Henderson, Robertson, Thiago, Wijnaldum, Milner, Salah, Firmino, Shaqiri, sorry. Please take a bite out of all four while you're... No. I can't be doing that. That's just horrific. Some would argue you're probably worse than Hitler if you did that. That was probably a bit too far, but we'll stick with it. We'll go with it. No, it was Williams, wasn't it? In the FA Cup. Yeah, it was Williams, wasn't it? Yeah, it was Reece Williams in the FA Cup. It was... I thought Reece Williams went to Leicester. Went to not Luton. Preston. Don't know. But look, obviously, Liverpool's new signings of... Is it Ben Davis and Kabak not in the side? Yeah, I got my water and got my 4-finger Kit Kat. If it's not Van Dijk, I don't care. I'm going to be honest, Reece Williams is kind of just like a bit of a B-Tech Van Dijk, isn't he? Like he's got like the man bun sort of thing, but he's just a bit of a B-Tech version, isn't he? I mean, it's not necessarily a bad thing being a B-Tech Van Dijk, is it? But do we know why Alisson isn't here? What has happened to Alisson this season? I swear he's out every 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes he's just fucking injured all the time. What's going on with him? Should have seen his hair before. Shocking. Man out here looking like Johnny Bravo. No. For me to be able to do that, I would have had to make I have to make graphics for it all, and my stream would just die. And I think I actually prefer to watch the Everton game because realistically, in this game, Brighton will defend and will look to try and hit Liverpool on the break. And recently they've been better, but this season Liverpool have struggled really to break down a team that plays like that. I mean, obviously, while the Everton game's in half time, I'll watch this, and I'll probably watch the end. I'll probably watch the Liverpool game after the Everton game finish. But yeah, I think are they? I'll have a check. I don't. No, there's still a half time. I'll keep an eye out, but at the moment it is still half time. Oh, ball comes in. Milner. Shaqiri just kind of lets the ball hit him. What's going? I'll update you with the Liverpool score. Yeah, I mean, right now it's still 0-0. Look, I don't want to go. I don't want to go. We've got the Chelsea Salah this season. Dude, look, Chelsea Salah this season is still a top goal scorer, isn't he? Also, we spoke about this earlier, and I don't want to go on about it too much more. But just a final comment on the Ian Wright situation. The kid that actually did racially abuse Ian Wright. Well, I don't know if this is a genuine screenshot from the kid or not, but apparently he's taken a screenshot of the news report and then posted it onto his story on Snapchat, mocking people, saying he should have got arrested. He hasn't learnt. I think it's sickening, really. But what can you do? Going back to Kimberly, you said you got the Chelsea side of the season. I would be more concerned about Trent this year. If I load, the player comparison Premier League thing, if I load up both Trent and Wan-Bissaka, there we go. Arguably, you'd say Trent's been better, wouldn't you? I think I've done this on the wrong. I've done this on the wrong page. This is what I want. That's what I want. Oh. Trent and that now you've actually got what I was trying to show you. So both got 20 appearances this season. What the fuck? So both got 20 appearances. Assists, well, goals. Wan-Bissaka more. Assists. Well, that's wrong. Well, that's just wrong. Wan-Bissaka got an assist yesterday. And what? But either way, you compare them stats. Trent Alexander-Arnold is meant to be like the best attacking fullback in the world, and Wan-Bissaka is meant to be awful going forward. Yeah. What? No less goals, 2 less assists. Should be 1 less assist. Wan-Bissaka has got 2. Both from Martial. 1 against Aston Villa, 1 against Southampton. He did. He got the second assist. He crossed it in, and when Martial headed it, not headed it, volleyed it. I'm almost certain of it. Almost certain of it. I'll watch the replay, but I'm almost certain Wan-Bissaka crossed it in. Right. Lindelof out to Wan-Bissaka. He crossed it in. It's Wan-Bissaka assist. I don't know if did it take a deflection and took it away, so he didn't give him. But Wan-Bissaka crossed it in. Premier League's robbed him. Anyway, second half in the Everton and Leeds game is about to take place. Gonna eat some more of my Kit Kat. And kickoff has taken place. Let's get in the comments hashtag Aaron Wan-Bissaka robbed. But whether he got the assist or not yesterday, I think the point still stands about Trent. Look, everyone knows that Trent defensively is quite poor, but it's been excused because of how good his attack and output has been. This year he hasn't done it. Yeah, it's weird because on the I'm gonna have to turn preview back on. We'll probably start lagging again. But on the Premier League app, he didn't get an assist there. But then I think you're right. He did get an assist. According on the actual what's it called? On the actual fantasy football. Yeah, he did. Ignore the crack screen. So, what's going on here then? Right. Oh, it doesn't look like it's lagging now, which is good. What? I have no idea what that's meant to say, mate. Oh, Leeds 2! Leeds have scored! Fuck, Leeds have scored. Rafinha! Rafinha straight after kickoff scored for Leeds. Bloody hell! Oh, Leeds missed. Brighton missed the City, did they? Leeds on the break here. Out to Click. Pulls it back. Defended well. You know what? I'm gonna put the Liverpool game on my iPad, just so I can watch both at the same time. To be honest, I'm quite interested in the Liverpool Brighton game. No, yeah, Leeds are a good side, and I think a lot of people knew they would be when they came up. I can't quite remember where I put them in my league table prediction, but I thought they'd do quite well. Marcelo Bielsa is obviously a fantastic manager. Yeah, I think you have to give them a lot of praise for what they're doing. If Brentford and Rangers want to start like actually scoring some goals, that'd be fantastic as well. And to be honest, as much as I don't like to say it, I've got a bet on Liverpool to win today. So if they want to sort themselves out as well, that'd be fantastic. Yeah, I mean that's the issue with your defence. What happened to Fabinho? I think is Matip out for the rest of the season now as well. I think you miss that defensive midfielder, which Fabinho was. He just won every ball. You don't have that anymore. Doucouré just sticks it up in the air. Gomez takes it down. He drops it to Richarlison. Richarlison out. What are you going to do with Richie? Goes into Doucouré. Brighton look like they're going to score every time they break. I think that's the thing with Brighton. I don't think Brighton have a really good goal scorer. I think Neil Maupay's alright. I don't think he's great though. Leandro Trossard, I think he's a really good player, Trossard. I think he's got the shooting ability of a donkey. I remember against Manchester United, Trossard hit both posts in the bar. I think it was. People call that unlucky, yeah. But he was fucking. The one that hit the bar, criminal that he missed it. That weren't just unlucky with the one he hit the bar. That was just really poor. Right, I'm also going to take my jacket off. I don't know why I've got it on. Ugh. No Man United shirt for me today. Right. Okay. Gives it out to Iwobi. Alioski. I'm interested for next week actually. Obviously, Man United play Everton next week. I reckon. Look, it's of course if we play like we did against Southampton, we will beat Everton. The chances of us playing like we did against Southampton very, very small. Because that's the thing you can Manchester United can always be labelled as. We're very inconsistent. We can go on runs where we win a lot of games for sure, but the chances of us like playing amazingly well in all them games very, very slim. I think that's something Liverpool's done really well. Man City obviously as well. When they even when they lose sometimes they play well. It's just they're just missing that final pulse a lot this season. Man City, of course, they're just a fucking monster, aren't they? At the moment, Klitsch puts it across, well defended by Richarlison. He got back well. Next week, don't you play that? Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry, but yeah, usually when I say week, I usually mean game week. Because I'm so used to it just being like football is obviously weekends, isn't it? Usually. So if I'm watching a Premier League game, I'm thinking, oh, next week we're playing. Yeah, like you said, it is Saturday, Saturday or Sunday, one of the two. It's this weekend. Right, Leeds have a free kick here, edge of the box. All Firmino's in. Sancho's as well. Right, Rafinha puts the ball into the box. Headed clear by Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Calvert-Lewin's a good player, isn't he? You've got to respect Dominic Calvert-Lewin and what he's done this season. Does he get into your guys' England squad? For me, I think he has to be in there. But yeah, alright, that's a good question. What's your guys' starting England lineup? What formation, whatever. For me, I would go in goal, Nick Pope. I don't think you can play Jordan. Jordan Pickford deserves to play. Jordan Pickford would be my third choice goalkeeper. I'd argue you'd play Dean Henderson over him over Pickford. Defense. I'm gonna go for a 4-3-3. I'm gonna put Trent at right back because I assume Trent will pick it up. If Trent hasn't, Wan-Bissaka. I think Wan-Bissaka is better than Walker and better than Trippier. I don't think Trippier should be in the England squad. So I'll go Trent at right back. Left back, I'll go Luke Shaw. I think he's better than Chilwell. Although Chilwell should obviously be second choice. Centre backs, I'm going for. At the moment, you'd have to probably go Maguire and Stones. I don't know when Joe Gomez will be back. If Joe Gomez is back and fit, you probably put Gomez in there over John Stones, arguably. But I think that would be fairly close. Especially if John Stones keeps up his current form. Then in midfield, Jordan Henderson, Jack Grealish, and I reckon someone like a Declan Rice, or maybe even Calvert-Lewin. Good chance, but Everton Leeds just about deal with it really. Holgate on the right. Iwobi puts the cross in, goes all the way through the crowd, and out for a throw into Leeds. So yeah, I'll probably go for either Declan Rice or Ward-Prowse. Controversial. I would go, look, if it's Declan Rice, then you put him at the base of the three. And you put Henderson on the right and Grealish on the left. If it's Ward-Prowse, you put Henderson at the base. And you put Ward-Prowse on the right, Grealish on the left. And then front line, obviously, Harry Kane has to be number 9. On the left, I'd go for... Who would I go for? Rashford and Sterling and Sancho on the bench. Yeah, it's fairly attacking, but I think Ward-Prowse he's a very good box-to-box midfielder. I think Henderson, look, realistically, against most sides, England should be dominating the game. So I don't think you necessarily need an amazing destroyer. I think Henderson is very good at just picking up the ball and replaying it and just get the ball back moving. And if we're going to look to dominate teams, I don't think you need a Declan Rice to be in there 24/7. I think either way you play, it's either what's his name? It's either Ward-Prowse or Henderson as a box-to-box. Grealish, he's going to be obviously attacking midfielder, looking to go wide. How is that not a penalty to Everton? That's a... Everton robbed of a penalty, surely. That has to be a pen. They're not going to go to VAR. It's not gone to VAR, that's a clear pen. The only thing I would say about Sancho, he started slowly, and I think a lot he gets. Obviously, we want to put Sterling and Rashford in because they're doing it in the Premier League, and we watch the Premier League every week. Sancho, of course, is in Germany. We don't watch Sancho really. Most of us don't watch Sancho. So, but I think as well as Sancho, I think you could probably he would probably help out defensively a bit more, maybe. That's not really based on anything. Rashford doesn't help out defensively really at all for United. So Sancho must be able to do it more, you'd imagine. But as well, I think Sancho off the bench would be incredibly dangerous. His pace, his skills and whatever. I think he that makes him a real threat off the bench. But same with Rashford. I don't think there's any real debate over. I think Sterling has to be in there. It's just whether if it's Rashford or Sancho. And I think Rashford, what he's done this season, he deserves to be in there, really. But what's everyone else's England team? I'm interested to know. It's pissing it down in Leeds. Have a lot of mates that are have a lot of mates that are Dortmund fans. They always say Sancho's half the player he was last season. Might be yeah. I heard he's getting back to what he was last season. But I heard he had a really slow start. And yeah, I imagine that has got a lot to do with the fact he wanted to go and he thought he was leaving. He didn't want to. He didn't want to force a move. He respected what Dortmund had done for him. But yeah, he wanted the Man United move. He thought he was getting the Man United move. I think Ollie thought he was getting Sancho. To be honest, just the board had other ideas. Great save, Robin Olsen! What the fuck? Surely Leeds must score. Robin Olsen with another fantastic save. Everton deal with it. Bloody hell, how has Leeds not scored? How have Leeds not just scored there? But they're going for more. Ayling now puts the ball into the box. Mina heads. Harrison! Good save by Olsen. Cleared again. Great from Robin Olsen. I like to see Tammy Abraham get some game time. Not the main, but I like to see him. What? For Chelsea, for England? For me, Tammy Abraham should not be in the squad. You think about England's strikers. You've got Danny Ings deserves to be in there over him. You've got obviously Kane, Calvert-Lewin. Then you maybe start thinking about a Tammy Abraham. But you don't bring 3 out and out strikers. I think taking 2 really is a bit much. Well, could potentially be a bit much, especially if you've got the likes of Sterling. He can do a job up top. Rashford as well. But yo, mate, you good? I'm good. What it did hit Holgate's hand, but that's not going to be a penalty because the rest of your squad is world class. I think if you had Sancho over Grealish this season, you'd probably be challenging City. Yeah, yeah. Um, the thing is with Greenwood, and this is a knock on Green. Greenwood's a fantastic player, especially for his age, but he's not a winger. Greenwood and Robin Austin is injured, so João Virginia might be coming on. But yeah, not Everton. Greenwood's not a winger. He's a striker playing on the wing, and that is so obvious. Especially when he's on the right, he cuts it. He gets in the box, and it's in his head. He's like, "Oh, it's all me. It's all me. I'm going to score here," and that's fantastic for your striker to have. But for a winger, it's not the greatest because the strikers they starve when you have wingers like that, and it's okay for one of them to have it. Like not Marcus Rashford. Cristiano Ronaldo is very much like that when he was at Real Madrid on the left. Somewhat as well when Ronaldo was at United. He wanted to be the man to score goals. So it's alright to have it on one wing, but that means on the other wing you have to be more creative to make up for that. And Greenwood's not that, unfortunately. He played as a number 9 in Champo and struggled a lot. Who? Greenwood played as the 9 in the Europa League last season for a bit. He did quite well there. Did he not? Well, I thought he did. Up the boys! Brentford have taken the lead. Rangers have taken the lead. Now just Liverpool need to take the lead. But then, yeah, you have to remember, he's still, 19? I think it's important you remember, he is, 19, 20? Greenwood's still got a lot of growing to do. You don't usually see strikers come out at his age. And for me, Richarlison just wide. For me, the best thing for Greenwood would be a loan. To an Everton, to a a Villa. Someone who will play attacking football and will create chances for their number 9. Because I think Greenwood would love that. Theoretically, a move to Leeds would be fantastic for him. Because they create so many chances. Obviously, he'll never go to Leeds. He wouldn't start at Everton because they've got Calvert-Lewin. At Aston Villa, potentially he'd play over Watkins. Although that kind of had to be a deal that happened this year. Who else? Everyone, maybe Southampton. Apart from them real teams, I don't know where you'd send Greenwood. It's weird. I think Greenwood would benefit from a line. I think it's too late for him really. Because I think he has to stay in the Premier League now. I think he's too good for Championship. We saw Ryan Brewster go to the Championship, rip it up. Greenwood is absolutely clear of Ryan Brewster. So he's better than the Championship, but he's not good enough to play for Man United. So it's an odd one. Anyway, Leeds look like they're going to make a change here. Tyler Roberts is going to come on. Don't know who for though. He should go to Roma. I don't think they have a centre forward right now. Roma would be good. What I think would help at Roma as well, Chris Smalling. Obviously English, used to play for Man United. They would definitely. They might not be best friends, but they would definitely at least know each other and get on, I'd imagine. Mkhitaryan. I don't know how. Obviously, Greenwood was in the academy when Mkhitaryan was around. So I don't know how much they would know each other, but obviously that would help if they at least got on or know each other. So you're right, Roma would be a good place for him. I think it's weird with Greenwood because it's them attributes of a striker. If Greenwood's long-term position is a striker, you don't want to coach it out of him. You don't want to coach him to always look up, try and find your man in the box. You want to teach him to get your head down and try and find the goal. Because that's the type of attributes top strikers have, really. But if it's a winger, then if he's going to play on the wing, you don't want that sort of attribute. Yeah. Look, I would happily take Greenwood going out to Roma. As long as he will play first team football, because that's what he needs. He needs so much. He needs for first team football. And what was lucky for Foden? Foden could have done with it as well. But what was lucky with Foden? He not only is he playing in an incredible team in Manchester City, but he's a midfielder, meaning there's 3 positions he can take up. He can play it out on the wings as well. And I think attacking midfielders can convert to the wing a lot better than number 9s can convert to the wing. Because they're similar positions, just apart from you move out to the wing. Attacking midfielders want to create chances for their striker, dribble a bit, and if they can get a goal, fantastic. Number 9, realistically, what they want to do, they want to just put the ball in the net. So, Foden was lucky that he was in a fantastic team, plays in a position where he can play loads of different positions, and is obviously just a class player. I think Greenwood, obviously, he wants to play as a number 9. He's been put on the wing for game time, but I don't think that translates very well. Ollie's given him chances in the 11, though. I don't think that's too bad in his last. It's obviously any first team football is beneficial, and it's fantastic that he is getting game time. But I think long term, if he is going to be a striker, you want to start playing him as striker more. I was really happy to see against Watford he played as a striker. But apart from that Watford game, he hasn't played as a striker really this season. Last season he played there in the Europa League. Played there quite well against Tottenham, I believe it was. So, look, I think Greenwood can be whatever he wants to be. And, I mean, there's clearly so much talent there. We saw it at the end of last season. Like you said, in the last few games he started quite well. I hope he becomes the player we all thought he was going to be. Not just for United's sake, but for England's sake. I think if he gets the level we know he's capable of, if Foden gets the level he's capable of, then bloody hell, England are in fucking good hands, didn't they? Not Reece Nelson, Bukayo Saka, fantastic. England's future is looking bright. Good. Leeds are on the attack here. Here's Ayling. Harrison. Roberts. Dallas puts it in. Bamford over the bar. The man, some man in a hat in the stand, puts his hands on his head. Can't believe what's just happened. No, Nelson's still at Arsenal. What's his name? Joe Willock's gone out online. No, Nelson's still at Arsenal. Definitely. Sancho, Rashford, Greenwood, Foden, Saka. Yeah, exactly. All fantastic plays. And so young. And I think we're forgetting players. Jude Bellingham. He went to Dortmund. He's 18 this year? Well, right now. He started games for Dortmund. Started Champions League games for Dortmund. Incredible player. He's made his England debut as well, hasn't he? Smith Rowe. He's come out well, looking good. What is his name? Maitland-Niles. He's played for England. Looked pretty good. Wan-Bissaka. Trent's really young as well. Joe Gomez is fairly young. England's future is in bright hands. It's just but I think he should play more. Reece James, yeah, you're right. So many class players. So many class players. So yeah, in the as United Live just said, it is half time in the Liverpool game. 0-0. He deserves game time, not just not at Arsenal. No, I reckon he deserves a bit more game time at Arsenal. Look, when he's played well. I remember he played against Liverpool last season. You beat him. I find it bizarre he hasn't been given more game time actually at Arsenal. Nicolas Pepe and especially Willian. Willian has played so many minutes for Arsenal and he's just not very good. Worst half of football I've ever watched. Well, I mean, I've got it on my side and it's not looked great. But I do actually need Liverpool to win that game. So if they actually want to buck their ideas up, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Because I've got a bet that they're currently letting me down on. So if they actually want to sort themselves out, that'd be fantastic. Calvert-Lewin tackled, and Cooper will bring it out from the back. Ayling cuts inside. Oh, but no. Oh, I'm looking at the Liverpool team. Where's Sadio Mane? What's happened to Mane? Oh, we are. Yeah. Realistically, Man City have won it, haven't they? But I think Liverpool will beat Brighton. I think the biggest game of the season will be Liverpool versus Manchester City. Next week, Liverpool versus Manchester City. That's huge. Welcome back, David. That game is huge. If Liverpool can beat Man City, title race is back on. That only leaves 3 points between Man United and what are they? Man United and Man City, and 4 points between between Man City and Liverpool. Finn, you're a bandwagon fan wanting Liverpool to win. No. I'm not having any of that. Man United play Man City at the end of the month too. Yeah, no, I think it's start of March, but yeah. But I think for me, if Liverpool win, if Man City win that Liverpool game, they've won the league. Because I don't see many teams beating Liverpool. Man City, sorry. Liverpool are a team that can do that. So, if Man United to win the league, we need Liverpool to beat Man City. And look, that's part of the reason I want them to win against Brighton. I want them to be in good form for the game. So I'm not a bandwagon fan. We need Liverpool on a good run of form to beat Man City so we can get back in the title race. But of course, if I'm asked who would I rather win the league, Liverpool or Manchester City, Man City, I want to win the league every day of the week over Liverpool. Because I said it. I said it on one of my other streams. I think Kimberly agreed. No one cares if Man City win the league. No, be real. He loves Man City. He wants Man City to win. Oh yeah. Yeah, but no one cares if Man City wins the league. When Liverpool won the league last year, Man United fans and every Premier League fan was pissed off. If City wins the league, it's like, oh, well, fair enough, whatever. Man United win the league, It's fucking hell. And people get pissed off by it. Because of the teams we are. Same with if Arsenal won it. Chelsea, to an extent. If Tottenham won it, I'm sure it would be the same. But because of how City have got there, no one really cares, do they? If City win the league, it's like, oh, sure, fair enough. Same, I'd rather see City win the league. When City win the league, it's just one of those things. Yeah, exactly. I completely agree. It's like there's just no one cares about City. Liverpool will draw with Liverpool. Liverpool will draw with City. I mean, that's better than nothing. I'm happy. I would take a draw. If we just Man City can't win that game. You can call me David. All right, David. Like, you think the amount of like rivals Man United have. We have Arsenal were rivals due to the early 2000s. Liverpool, obviously, fairly close location wise, and obviously we're the two most successful clubs in the country. Chelsea, bit of a rivalry there due to like the mid 2000s. Mid to late sort of 2000s. Man City, the only two rivals Man City have are Man United because of location, and in recent years, for the last about 3 years, Liverpool, just because they've been the two best teams in the country. But you take away Liverpool, they don't have. It's only Man United because no one cares about City. As obviously they get, as time goes on and they stay at this level, they'll get more rivals. But as it stands, no one cares about City, do they? But look, about 10 minutes to go in this Everton versus Leeds game. Come on, United. Come on, Everton. Stick in it. Stay in it. Like, what's quite sad, but at the same time, I'm quite happy with is, look, title race might not be completely there, but you look at this top 4 race is looking good. Everton, if they win their 2 games in hand on Liverpool, they can go into 4. West Ham are in there. Villa, same. Tottenham, again, same. Not really Chelsea, but somewhat Chelsea. The top 4 race is hotting up. You have to say, it's very, very interesting how that game will materialise. One City rivals with Forest when they first got into the Prem. Who knows? Josh King's coming on. Nico, Josh King's coming on. Exactly. United, Marcus Rat. I still remember what a game. Martin Di was sent to the shops, weren't he, by Marcus? He scored in his Europa League debut. He scored a brace. Then scored in his Premier League debut with a brace against Arsenal and Midtjylland. What a guy. What a guy. So, Nico, do you still reckon Josh King will score? Right now, Nico, 2-1. We were both right with our predictions. Fucking hell, that was a shit pass from Cooper. Roberts, he goes out to Ayling. Is Josh King going to score, Nico? Is Josh King going to score? That's the question for you. But, look. King is the pace lord, right? Yeah, Norwegian guy. Anyway, what I'd just like to say, thank you all for tuning in to today's stream. We've got about 10 minutes left of the Leeds game, if we include added time. Of course, it's greatly appreciated and does mean a lot. After this game finished, we'll put the Liverpool game on. Just watch that for a bit. But yeah, if you are enjoying the stream, please do hit the like button and subscribe if you are new and you haven't already. And please share the stream with your friends, with your family, and share the channel. And let's grow the community. Harrison. If Everton lose this now, that would be such a shame. Thank you, Nico. Yeah, Norwegian Charlie. Thank you, Nico, for your support. It's the year 2025. United playing Liverpool. Marcus Rashford. Marcus, today is your debut of wearing pink boots. You've got to score today, son. Oh, imagine Mark Goldbridge. If Marcus Rashford started wearing pink boots, bloody hell, Mark Goldbridge would probably have a heart attack. He'd probably have like a stroke midstream. I already told you that if you knew. I think I remember you saying it now you mention it. But as always, thank you for liking Nico. It is greatly appreciated. Breaking news: Eric Cantona said to Jesse Lingard that his Manchester United career is over, so embrace the change. Yeah, King is on. Look, I think chances are you're right. I don't know if Cantona did say that. Chances are his career at Manchester United is over. I think. Look, it's a shame. I want Jesse Lingard to be fantastic. Same way I want Scott McTominay to be fantastic. There's nothing better for me than to have a youngster from our academy come through and be brilliant. I think McTominay, he's shown in glimpses he can be fantastic. Lingard, he had that spell in, was it December of 2017? Where he was incredible. Obviously, it was like Messi Lingard and stuff like that. If he can return to that, fantastic. Chances are, I don't think he'll be anything more than a squad player. And that's if he can return to close to his best. Doucouré chasing forward here. Plays the ball to Calvert-Lewin. Must score! Really poor from Calvert-Lewin. Wait, have you loaned him? Lingard's gone on loan to West Ham. Lingardinho, yeah, you're right. So, look, I would love Lingard to have a career at Man United and be fantastic. I just, unfortunately, I don't see it anymore. And look, I want him to go do what's best for his career. If he wants to waste his career struggling to make the Manchester United sub bench, he can do that. I wouldn't. He's won big things for Manchester United. He won us the. It sounds stupid, but he won us the Community Shield with that incredible dribbling run. Obviously, Ibrahimovic scored the winner in the end, but was fantastic in that game. Won us the FA Cup, League Cup. He was part of the Europa League winning side. I'll never forget him running through on goal, 1v1 with Onana, and Davinson Sanchez comes out of nowhere and just beats him for pace and tackles him. Dallow's only on loan at AC Milan, so we still own Dallow. He's just out on loan. But I think we will sell Dallow. I don't think Ollie rates him. I think somehow, crazily, I think he prefers Brandon Williams to Dallow. But yeah, I think Dallow's a good player. The only thing you can say about Dallow, look, I've heard mixed messages from Dallow about Dallow in Milan. I've had a lot of AC Milan fans saying he's been okay, he's not been amazing. While I've heard a lot of people who are Man United fans say, who want him to start over Wan-Bissaka and have all season really, been saying, he's been incredible in Milan. Leeds to Leeds, he's been okay. But yeah, Josh King is now on and Helder Costa is on. Ollie creating a Brexit FC. Yeah. The thing is with Brandon Williams, he was originally a right back in the academy, but then we had Ethan Laird come through, who was just a better right back in the academy. So Brandon Williams went into a left back, and then he came through last season in the Europa League because Shaw was we didn't have a backup left back, so he replaced Shaw. And I think Ashley Young played as a backup right back. And he did alright. Or actually Young might have been injured. He did alright there, so he became a first team player. But as the year went on, his glaring weakness being He's massively right-footed. Became obvious, and now he's been moved to more of a right back. The year is 2017, and FIFA 69 has just come out, and Jesse Lingard has got an icon card. He is 88 overall, and the name of the card is Messi Lingard. Not Messi Lingard, Lingardinho. How am I reading something and still getting it wrong? Like, it's not even as if they look alike. Oh, my head's gone. My head is gone. Mason Holgate gives away a free kick to Leeds. Really poor from Mason Holgate there. This is a really good opportunity and an area for Leeds to stick loads of men forward. Tom Davies is coming on for number 10. Who's number 10? Sigurdsson. Gylfi. And Digne gets given captaincy. Second half in the Liverpool game has just begun. Here he comes, Tom Davies. What a guy. Ball comes in from Phillips, headed clear. Hernandez out to Phillips. Messi Lingard. What a guy. Messi Lingard. Phillips into Rafinha. Rafinha puts it into the back post. Over. And out for a goal kick. Good chance there for Liverpool. Well defended by... fuck knows. The year is 2068. Ben Godfrey's been given a man of the match by BT Sport. Richie is the best Brazilian in the Prem. I mean, what other Brazilians are there? No, he's not. He's not the best. Well, it depends what you mean. Because Alisson, he's the best. Technically, he's the best Brazilian in the Premier League. If we're talking, like, Alisson's arguably the best goalkeeper in the world. So he would be the best Brazilian in the Premier League for me. But if you're not going to include goalkeepers, then I would say Fred's up there. Maybe not as good as Richarlison, but he's up there. Firmino, if he gets back to his anywhere near his best, then yeah, but he hasn't been that for a while. Josh King, go on, Josh. Really poor. Did he win a free kick? No. Poor from Josh King. And there was 5 minutes of added time. Wouldn't FIFA 71 be out in 2070? Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Yeah, Bobby Firmino. Yeah, he has to be. He has to be up there. He's not been great this season, and he wasn't last year. But Bobby Firmino at his best, I would say, he's probably better. I like this the Rafinha for Leeds. Oh, Ayling, good chance, corner. I like him. What's a goal? What's a good stream? His goal is down. Oh, I don't know. I pay for BT Sports monthly pass, so that's how I'm watching this game. I don't know streaming services really. This game ain't on Sky, on BT. BT Sports had all the rights to this game. I mean, I'm not gonna promote streaming services, but I'm sure you could probably find it on Twitter. Ben Godfrey heads clear. Although if you want to watch this game, there's not much point. I don't see there being any more goals in this game. Although I'll eat my hat if there is. I'm not eating a hat. I'm not eating a hat. I've just lied. Alright, Harold Acosta 1v1 with Josh King. Puts the cross in. Mina heads clear. Mina's been fantastic today. Ben Godfrey got man of the match, but I'm giving it to fucking Yerald. Big fucking Yerald. And Andre Gomez will bring it out from the back. He'll give it in to Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Dom will give it to his best mate, Tom Davis. Tom Davis looks homeless. Olsen, he'll gives it into Yerry Mina. Yerry Mina goes down the line. Josh King. No, that wasn't Josh King. That was Holgate. Yeah, if you want to listen to some Arab guy spraying down the mic, watch a live stream on Twitter. To be fair, I mean, I don't have commentary on. Obviously, all you guys would be out. Or I would just this stream would get strike down like that if I had commentary on. But commentary, if you knew, Thomas Soucek scored for West Ham. Thomas Soucek is actually a baller. How does he score so? He's scoring like week in, week out, the madman. Doucouré. Poor pass. 51 minutes into the Villa game, Thomas Soucek has given West Ham the lead. Big Yerald winning another fantastic header there. Yeah, you're right. Josh King is playing right wing. Bamford. Puts it across. Tyler Roberts volleys over. And that will be about it. That will be about it. Looks like my prediction was it's going to be bang on. Marcel Bielsa not happy. Who's Yerald? Oh, it's Yerry Mina, innit? But I called him Yerald. Who do you think the best Spanish player in the Prem is? That game is now over. Leeds 1, Everton 2. Big result for Everton. That result, yeah. Now we'll put the Liverpool game on now. Alright, there we go. We're going to need to draw Geraldinho, yeah. So, we've got the Liverpool vs Brighton game on. Right, what? We could put an England line up. We could put the England screen up. What overlays do I have for... You're going to watch the West Ham Villa game? Fair enough, Nico. Like cross, headed across. 1-0 Brighton. It's 1-0 Brighton. Brighton have taken the lead at Anfield. What has happened there? Right, ignore the teams. I'm going to use this overlay. Of course, it's not Burnley, it's Brighton. Fucking hell. No, not again for Liverpool. Surely Liverpool can't lose again. Kimberly's crying. Should Kelleher do better there? Lingard scored! Lingard! Oh, hold on. I'm turning off the Brighton game quickly. Lingard scored. Oh, it's a fantastic goal for Jesse. Yes, Jesse. Oh, he took it down on his chest so well. And there's a good volley across the keeper, Jesse Lingard. Come on, Jesse. It was Ben Rama on the break. Lingard made a good run. And Antonio, a lovely chip ball to the back stick to Lingard. Took it down his chest. Volley across the goalkeeper. Martinez probably should do better. But it's Aston Villa 0, West Ham 2. I can't get their names, actually, unfortunately. For me to do that, I'd have to load up Photoshop and sort all that out, and that's a pain. What I might be able to do is... just do that. Memo did his cringe. Leave. I will not have any of this Lingard slander. Not having any of this Lingard slander. Ball comes in for Brighton. Burn at the back post. Over the bar. I'm not watching the West Ham game. I put it on quickly, but I'm not watching it anymore. Trossard. Then we go text. Font. There we go. And Oxlade-Chamberlain is now coming on for... King didn't score, but at least he was on the pitch. Type Brighton infant. No, all these graphics are there. It's all made on Photoshop, so the whole overlay is one. So it's not easy just to change it. For me to be able to change it, I'd actually have to go into Photoshop and edit it all. So this is kind of the best solution. Do I have the Brighton badge somewhere on my computer? I would suggest probably not. Where else would I have the Brighton badge? Where's it? Right, so yeah, I'll have to use this badge. Doesn't fit uh the graphic, but there we go. Right, there we go. So, yeah, that's what I've done. Everything can go above Liverpool if, because they got games in hand. Yeah, I imagine Liverpool will still win this game. To be honest. Ball's over the top. Go on, Firmino. Oh, come on, Roberto. I'm not changing the lineups. The lineups are an absolute pain in the ass. Yeah, the time is going. We'll just make that white. We'll get a white box. You're going to sleep. Fair enough. Don't blame you. Origi's on for Shaqiri. Stop Finn saying, "Come on, Liverpool, you're scaring me." Look, as bad as it is, we want Liverpool to kind of win this game so they go into good form against City. Plus, I would quite like 30 quid. Like, it's weird that I want Liverpool to win, but yeah, I think Alisson is injured. He's not playing today, at least. So that leads me to believe he probably is injured. I don't know what keeps happening to Alisson this year. He always seems to be getting injured. Right, there we go. Milner. Go on, James. Offside, apparently. Oh, the referee's pulled it back. And Finn wants his money so he can afford his Tesco meal deal. I mean, I won 6 quid earlier. I could do with 30 quid. Look, I went for RB Leipzig to win. That's coming through. City to win. That came through. Lille to win. Rangers to win. Brentford to win over Bristol City. They're 3-2 up in the 92nd minute. PSG to win. They're 3-0 up. And then just Liverpool just letting me down. 1-0 down to Brighton. To be fair, I bet on City. Doesn't mean it's one of them things where if Man City lost, I would happy for Brighton to lose. Like, it's just Man City's won now. They're the real main competitors in this title race. Like, I think Liverpool can drop a lot more points between now and whenever. Time wasting tactic is going to go for a 10k jog in the morning. Yeah, I did Liverpool. Like, I didn't. Obviously, it's one of them things where you don't really want them to win, but you think they will. And now I'm so close to winning. now I want him to win. It's a shit situation, really. But Adam Lallana's come on for Brighton. That's just what betting does to you. It does something for you, doesn't it? I think Liverpool will still win this game. Regardless of my bet, I still think Liverpool will win this game. I did not do Everton. Brent puts it in. And Brentford game has finished. So, it's all on this game. Now, Firmino! Firmino is dog shit! Firmino is dog shit! Yeah, we do. We do have a better goal difference than Liverpool currently. So who's offside there then? How has Firmino missed that? He's actually dog. I think Phillips probably gives away a foul anyway. He took it down well, Firmino. Oh, I think it's really good defended by Webster, actually. Henderson heads clear. Liverpool need 2 goals here. Kimmel, I don't think Solly March is alright, mate. I'm going to be honest. He's hobbling off. Thiago goes long looking for Mo Salah. Easy for the keeper. Good header by Phillips. Alzate finds Malpai. Just about deal with it. And now Liverpool break. Firmino. Finn, can you do a watch along with when Celtic play Rangers? I don't know, maybe. Yeah, the only thing with doing that, showing any sort of allegiances will get you killed. It will get you killed. Salah. Crap ball him. I don't support any of them. I'm a Man United fan. I'm a Man United fan. Look, I don't take any pride in supporting Liverpool right now. I take no pride in it. Look, I'll put it like this. Regardless of the result, I'm going to be happy. I'm either going to be happy Liverpool have dropped points and I'll laugh at them, or I'm going to be happy that I've won some money. Or good chance for Salah there. But like I say, I think Liverpool can quite easily drop more points this season. No, I take no pleasure from it. The only pleasure I take from supporting Liverpool is the fact I know if they win, I'll have 30 quid in my back pocket. But, so yeah, I'm happy either way, whatever the result. If it's a draw, I'll be pissed off. I'll tell you that. If they fucking draw, I'm going to be pissed. Finn's going to be murdered by the Scottish and known as a national villain if he supports Celtic or Rangers. Exactly. I bet your dad's discussed that you're cheering on Liverpool, Finn. My dad's a West Ham fan. So, I think he'd probably be... I don't think he'd really care. Actually, you would. Oh, lovely ball over the top. Kelleher gets out. Thiago, what the fuck was that? Oh, Jordan Henderson, Thiago, what the fuck are you doing? Liverpool aren't winning this game. It's not happening. It's not happening. They're going to lose. Is it back-to-back games at Anfield? Liverpool have got big problems. Jordan Henderson out to Trent. Milner. Really poor from Milner. Basuma wins it. Lana, nice bit of play there. Can Firmino now break? He's running with it. Slots it into Salah. Really good defending by Webster. Out. Kelleher is Irish and is better than Alisson. Kelleher isn't even better than a plank of wood. Oi, 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 oi. He's not Adrian bad, is he? Thiago, lovely ball into Origi. Back to really poor there from Oxlade-Chamberlain. I like Oxlade-Chamberlain, but that's poor. In other news, Barcelona are about to lose to Granada. Here's the goal again. Headed back. What the fuck is that Phillips doing there? Finn, does your mum support Dangan and Redbridge? No. My mum actually... Look, my mum's not a huge football fan, but the football team she did support was Man United, and so does my granddad, I believe. He's Kepa bad. He is quite bad, Kelleher. About 15 minutes left of this game. Liverpool in fucking danger. How does Liverpool not beat Brighton? Hold on. I've got a funny thing to say. Finn Smith is about to do a funny. I was about to type my own name in. Beating Brighton ain't for everyone. Right. Let me move that. Beating Brighton is not for everyone. 2 games, 2 wins. Beating Brighton is not for everyone. Like, I don't take any pride in saying this. Liverpool are shite. And look, I go back to what I said earlier about Trent. From what I've seen of him so far, I don't think he's had a good game. Ball comes in. Headed flick clear by Robertson. I haven't seen Robertson at all, really. Trent. Long ball, looking for Salah. Oh! Mix up. But Brighton just about get away with it. English boys, why do you hate the Irish? We don't really. The Irish hate us more than we hate them. Oh, please. Beating Tottenham isn't for everyone. Beating Southampton ain't for everyone. We could go on. Yeah, beating Southampton. Oh, Dan Burns in here. Kelleher saves, but it was offside. Mate, we smashed Southampton 9-0. You lost 1-0 to them. Robertson goes down the line. Ben White easily deals with it. Easily. Lallana tackled by Thiago. Finds Oxlade-Chamberlain. Go on, Ox. Good tackle by Milner. Thought he unleashes it in a Scott McTominay there. Henderson. Champions League football isn't for everyone. At this rate, you ain't getting it. Jordi Alba's equalised for Barcelona in the 92nd minute. Milner. Back post. Defends well. Salah. Salah, volley. Handball! Looked like a handball there to me. You took it down, Salah. Volley. No. It's not nowhere near handball. It's shoulder. Shoulder. Just sleeve line. Dan Burn. Bullet header. Away. Wi-Fi password trophy. You take. To be fair, I'm sure you weren't saying that when you got to the final. What, five years ago? Probably because it was 5 years ago. By then. Bloody hell. Bloody hell. Ben White heads down to dunk. And to be honest, I don't see anything here from Liverpool. I don't see much quality here. I see a lot of long balls, but nothing of that much quality. Firmino! Poor shot. Winning the Europa League isn't for everyone. Yeah. Firmino's off for Curtis Jones. Well, I tell you what, my Premier League preview, what a joke that was. I said thing he would win. I thought Firmino would have a good week. He's been fucking dog. Liverpool need something from Curtis Jones now. Origi will probably go up top. He's been on the left. I imagine he'll go up top now. Thiago finds Ox. Poor first touch. Milner picks it up. Goes into Trent. Trent into Mohamed Salah. Salah into Ox. Into Trent. Trent puts... It's a fucking useless ball, that, from Trent. This is what I mean about Trent. Trent... Look, he gets a lot of assists. Well, in recent years, not this year. But how many fucking balls does he stick into the box? Salah, good ball that from Trent, really. Good pass. It wasn't even a cross, was it, that one? He put so many crosses in. Dan Burn heads clear. Trent just puts it back into the box. It's like... There's not much quality in it. It's just kind of... Get the ball into the box and hope someone gets on the end of it. Oxlade-Chamberlain, lovely chip. Sanchez, fucking useless. That Sanchez isn't very good. Pepper him. Origi. Jones. Liverpool are losing this. I don't look like scoring at all. Salah. Well defended by Brighton. And Brighton will now play it out. And they have done. Here is Neil Maupay. He goes back into Burn. Kelleher saying that's for an embarrassment tonight. I don't know. I don't know if he should have saved the first goal or not. That's a standard save for a keeper, isn't it, really? Jones. Into Oxlade-Chamberlain. He gives it to Henderson. Man United fans, when other teams play Liverpool, oi, come on you when Liverpool play City, come on, draw. No. Crazily, I want Liverpool to win this game and the next game. United should keep winning, and I think this game proves, and I think a lot of other games prove, Liverpool will drop a lot of points this season. Look at that, really poor from James Milner there. They're going to drop a lot of points, Liverpool, this year, due to injuries. And look, realistically, I don't know where Mane is, but is this not a fairly first team squad team? They're going to drop a lot of points, and I don't know why that is. So I'm fine with them winning this game and the next game, because I think they will drop points against, I don't know, against Everton. I reckon Everton could beat them next time. Southampton. Potentially Villa. I think this game and Man City are big games for them. What do you think of the 9-0 Man United? I did a watch along for that. But fantastic, obviously. The red card obviously helped. But that was one of our best performances of the season for me. Petition for Finn to make this 24-hour live stream. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. If I was to ever do a 24-hour live stream, I would have a lot more planned than this. Ollie Watkins scored for Villa. I can't believe Liverpool are actually going to lose to Brighton. Mental. Trent. Down the line. To absolutely nobody. Phillips heads. Thiago. Doesn't win it. Milner. Robertson. 10 attempts, 1 on target for Liverpool. It's the same as what we saw against Southampton, really. I don't think Liverpool really troubled Brighton. We watched it 25 minutes? I can't remember Liverpool really troubling him. Can you? Lingard scored again! Right, Aston Villa game's going on. Thomas Tuchel found Antonio. Lingard made a run out to the right. Found Lingard. Really, really poor from Emi Martinez. Awful from him. Lingard with his second of the day. What a boy. What a boy. Um, 4 a.m. Finn is watching the Venezuelan, or does that mean, or what? B-League. And yeah, United do play Everton next. Lingard, yes. But I'm really happy for Jesse Lingard. He's gone to West Ham, taken his opportunity, and he's doing well. Well, that's proven he's doing well. Ox. Tackled. Basuma. Thiago. Out to Salah. Salah cuts in. Finds Alex Oxlade-Chamberlain. Tackled. Poor from there from Oxlade-Chamberlain. And they'll just play it out. This Lingard kid has a lot of potential. Glad to see a team like West Ham give youth prospects some game time. He could get a hat-trick, Lingard. That would be pretty mental. It's 10:15. Oh, what is that? I assume PM. I believe you're an hour ahead, are you? Because it's 9:58 here in the UK. Salah puts it into the box, flicked by Robertson. So absolutely nobody, and Liverpool just smash it out. Liverpool look hopeless. They're up shit's creek without a paddle. Mental. I did not expect to be watching Liverpool lose to Brighton. Is that goal again? What the fuck is Phillips doing? It's a good finish from Alzate into the corner. Not really much anyone could do about that. Trossard is off for Zakiri. Liverpool need a goal soon if they're going to win this game. I'll tell you that for sure. Surely you just stick everyone up at this point. Thiago. Lovely ball out to Trent. Goes back into Phillips. Into Henderson. Henderson, lovely ball out to Robertson. Origi. Origi and Robertson just running into each other. Origi. Fucking he is dog, isn't he? I thought you were going to do player ratings for Everton. I forgot. Sorry, mate. And to be honest, I can't remember. Mina was man of the match for me. Mina was man of the match. Mina was the best player. I'll give Mina an 8. Ireland are probably 0 point ahead of England because we're the closest to South America. What? What does that even mean? Connolly. Is it Connolly? I think it's Connolly. Lallana. He's picked. I tell you what, you could do with a Lallana today. Basuma from range. Wover. Over. It wasn't Wover. It was over. I'll definitely do Man United. I'll think about doing Everton ones. We can check the who scored player ratings for Everton. I can't promise you I'll do my Everton player ratings, but I'll think about it. Trent, Connolly out for a. Is it a throw-in? Yes, throw-in. Kimberly, you should have signed Lingard. You're right. Milner goes out to Trent. Trent puts the ball into the box, easily dealt with. Origi, go on, Origi. Out for a throw-in. You're right, Everton. You have to say Everton are in the title race. Henderson, lovely ball out to Robertson. Just isn't really brave enough there. Sanchez can easily catch. How much added time do you reckon there'll be? 4 minutes of added time. Liverpool ain't winning it. I hate to break it to you. Liverpool aren't winning this game. I hate to break it to myself, really. How many points are Manchester United away from Man City? Right now, we're 3 points, but Man City have a game in hand. So, they can go 6. Chamberlain smashes it down the line. Up the field, really. Dunk back to Sanchez. And they clear it. And it's back-to-back defeats for Liverpool. It's going to be back-to-back defeats for Liverpool at Anfield. Mental. Lost to Burnley thanks to a penalty. Losing again. And where's their goals gone? Scored 3 in the Tottenham game. 3 against West Ham, but failed to score today. What has gone wrong for Liverpool? I just don't think they're creating anything. And look, this is their normal midfield. Look, well, sorry, you'd probably put you put Henderson and Fabinho in there, wouldn't you? Really? Klopp looks down. He knows he's lost this game. He doesn't know how he's lost it, but he knows he has. And I think this means Liverpool aren't winning the league. I think I can say that fairly safely at this point. Liverpool, they've lost too many games already. As a game, what has he been subbed off? Is it full time there? But a question has to be asked. Moyes in for Liverpool. No, David Moyes is. I don't even. Moyes would never take the Liverpool job. He's been at Man United and Everton. Their biggest rivals. Hashtag Lampard in. No. Did Klopp recently sign a new contract? Because if he did, he'll obviously stay. I reckon the next Liverpool manager will be Gerrard. To be honest. Brighton have moved 2 places now. And look, this is not only is this a bad result for Liverpool, but for West Brom, Fulham and Sheffield United. Looks like they're gone. Thiago finds Trent. Imagine they don't make the Champions League. Yeah. Liverpool will make Champions League. I don't know what's going on for them right now, but they must. And is that full time? That is full time. Liverpool have lost to Brighton. What has just happened? We need Nagelsmann. I don't think you're going to get Nagelsmann. You're in real danger right now, Liverpool. You're slipping. You're not creating chances. And most importantly, you're not scoring goals. You look like you came over it after the games against Spurs and West Ham. But today, you've lost again. And things aren't getting any easier for you. You now play Manchester City, needing 3 points. What a game that's going to be. What a game that's going to be. Bloody hell. I'll load up the Premier League table. The Premier League table is as such. Manchester City are top, of course. Then Man United. Then Leicester. Liverpool, have lost 3rd place and moving down to 4th. West Ham. Then Everton. Then Tottenham. Then Chelsea. Then Villa. Then Arsenal. Now, Everton, of course, they have 2 games in hand over the teams above them. They win both of them. They will move into second. No, not second. 3rd, if they can get enough goals. But definitely 4th. Brighton won against Spurs. Now they beat Liverpool, you're right. Brighton have been in a pretty good run. Drew to Fulham, beat Brighton, beat Tottenham, sorry. Now, beat Liverpool at Anfield. I don't know what's going wrong for Jurgen Klopp, but he needs to fix it soon if they are to do anything this season. At this rate, they're not going to get Champions League football, and that is mental. My next watch along, well, I'll definitely do the Manchester United versus Everton game, of course. I'm thinking about doing the Spurs and Chelsea game. I'm not 100% for that yet, but of course that will be it for today's stream. I hope you have enjoyed both the Everton versus Leeds game. Nico, of course, you'd enjoy that one, and Kimberly, not so much for this one, and the Liverpool versus Brighton game. If you have, hit the like button if you have enjoyed, and even if you haven't, just hit it anyway. And yeah, that'll be it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Peace.